What is up, everybody? I am here to bring another video and to bring one that's pretty unpopular. Trust me, no one's gonna like it. I'm gonna be putting in some off-road LED headlights. These things right here don't have really much of light output anyway. I mean, I'll even show you. Like, it's just that right there. Not a lot of light, that's low beams. And I know I could just be using my time to just put on LED light bulbs, but I feel like that's a little boring, that's too basic. I want to look a little different. Something that a lot of people are really biased about, so I'm gonna be doing that. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and just unbox the lights and show y'all like what the kit comes with. I'll put a link in the description where I bought the kit. Neo Evo 7-inch light bars. And here it is. Here's one of the little brackets, goes on the back. Here's one of the little Allen keys. Here's the other light. And then here is the hardware. And that's pretty much it. I think the Allen key was in this little bag. I just took it out. I'm not gonna finish tonight. I gotta be in somewhere in a bit. I'm gonna take off the headlight and look at the wiring, see what I can work with. And yeah, I'll just take it out. Right, so with the hood open, right here over the headlight, we have a little connection here. Let's see if we can put the light on. Right there. That's the connection right there. Alright, let me take off these screws right here. Just push down on this tab. And there you go. Now what I'm gonna do is either mount it on the bottom right here or the top. Either way, it's whichever's fine. I'm gonna paint this area, make it black. All right, so making it work. Black is for the middle connection. Black is for black, so it's gonna be the middle one, and then the red one is for the blue. Here it is. So black is for the middle connection, that's ground. The red wire, the positive, is gonna go to the blue. This black, no, it's purple and yellow. That one's, I think, for the auto. But yeah, blue is positive and the middle one's black, so it's negative. So those are my two connections. Now that I know what to do, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna mock it up to the car. Obviously it works like this, but obviously, I mean, any slight pull is gonna, like, you know, turn them off. So I need to figure out how I can make them like into one piece and make them stay put. All right, so basically I now have figured out my plan. So if you take a look at this bulb, it's for the driver's side headlight, which is the high beam and low beam combined. You see this connection? I want this connection to be used for that. I'm gonna put a picture up on the video of an Amazon product that has a connection that's just like this, which fits this, and it's got some extra wiring in the back, like extended wiring. I'm just gonna be wiring those two together, plugging it in, and that'll be it. So how this is gonna work is this is gonna connect to here. These last two are what you're gonna use. So you're not gonna worry about this red one. You're gonna worry about these two. Blue is positive, black is negative. So once we have that down, just connect. Peel these off. Now we have our exposed wire. To connect the wires, we're using heat shrink plug connectors. This is the 22 to 16 gauge. So all I gotta do is just put it in the little hole and then crimp it. So our black wire is gonna go into the same opposite side. Goes right there. Then just crimp it on. Make sure it's all the way in though and it's not slipping. Now I have one solid connection. And then we're going to use a heat gun to heat shrink all of this right here, this last side, so it can like mold it in together to the wire. Alright, so I gotta do this, put the ink gun at like the heat shrink and it'll conform together. Made a nice solid watertight connection, so no water's gonna be getting in there. Put the bracket on like that, and then little screw on there, just get it started. And then do the other side. Yeah, right here somewhere. So I'm gonna make my drill mark and yeah, get this thing straight. All right, there we go. Definitely some pliers. Needing those pliers definitely help a lot. It is tight in there. So I had to cut it because it was too long and it was hitting the assembly of the LED light bar, so I had to cut it just a little bit. This should be enough. Alright, so I got it and it's pointing downwards. Yeah, here's the final result. It's not fully tightened up, it's just barely loose, so I can move it around and whatnot. And I must say, man, this is super badass for me at least. Yep. So it is, and how I did it to tighten it is just, you know, use a little Allen key in the back, and then see that that screw, how it's not hitting the body of the light bar that much because it's cut down. So that's good, you know. We got it. I got that sorted out, and yeah, definitely we'll be taking some night shots to see how it looks like before and after, because right now it's just daytime, it's in the morning, you know, all that shit. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm not gonna be talking in that one because it's just the same thing, just literally on the opposite side. But yeah, man, I mean, look at that. I think it looks sick. I think that looks sick. That's pretty bright too. All right, the headlights or light bars are officially installed. This is what they look like. Now, at night, I'm gonna show you like some glamour shots or whatever, you know, just to get the old classic, how would it look like at night type of question answered. So, yeah, I mean, there they are installed. I really like the way they look, and they are bright.